Hi folks, and welcome on my next adventure, and it's the first adventure of 2024. I'm up here at the Pass Dromochter just for a little donder out onto the hills. The Pass Dromochter sits at 425 metres, which makes for a really easy start for heading up some Munros. It's still winter outside, but looking around I can see that there's not many patches of snow lying around, so it should be a relatively straightforward day. The Pass Dromochter served as a really important link in Scotland, being one of the probably the only real route to head from Perth up to Inverness. Over the centuries it's been used by cattle drovers, invading armies. These days there's a train line, a really beautiful train line, runs all the way up to Inverness, and of course the A9, one of Scotland's more dangerous roads. We've chosen to go up a less popular slope. The first Munro of the day will be Geelcarn, but there's a wee hill just to the north of it and a track that leads up that, and I've not been up there before. So me and Leon are heading up in the general direction of that so that we get away from the crowds. So there we go. That's the first top of today. I'm not going to say summit. We are on the sort of northern shoulder of Geelcarn on what is really just a named bump called Craigenmore. I came over here, one, because I've never been over to this part before, but also I wanted to have a look and see what the views to the north are. And you don't have to drop very far before you see that the snow line gives way. And I can see Dalwhinnie just ever so slightly to the north of us, and then the route of the A9 and the railway as it winds its way even further north towards Inverness. It's a lovely day. The sun is glorious, but it is cold. With the forecast had the wind chill down at something around -10. I think the temperature is, what are we at? We're showing +1 degree. So while it's above freezing, the wind chill's definitely pulling it back under. We're going to head for the parent summit now, and I will see you somewhere on the way up there. Come on then. Right, we are about halfway between Craigenmore and Geelcarn, and this is the first time we've had a view of Loch Ericht behind us. Loch Ericht's really quite a long loch. It runs from Dalwhinnie a significant way down this glen, and it's notable in that it's one of the few lochs in Scotland that's dammed at both ends. Behind it you can also see the massive of Ben Alder hiding its tops in the clouds there. You might be able to tell that I'm out of the sun now, and I can feel that it's getting a bit cold. So I'm going to put my waterproof jacket on to get a bit of a windproof layer. I can feel that's better already. Right, come on then, let's get going. So we've made it to the summit of Geelcarn, and the sun's come back out for us. When we were coming up the back from that first top, we were in the shade for the whole time. I tell you, it was like being in a bit of a freezer. It's definitely chilly here today. So Geelcarn translates as the White Hill, which is a name that's definitely working for it today. It is 917 metres high, so barely reaching into that Munro territory. But it is a Munro, and I think it's a new Munro for Leon. Not certain, but we've taken a memento photo, and I'll check that one when I get back home. Behind us, you can see Aberconach, which is a little bit higher at 975 metres. And there's a few people up there today. And we did have a thought that we would go up that one as well. Both me and Leon have been up there before, but you get good views back down into the Dromachta Pass from there, so it's definitely worth going up. And yeah, I can see about 7 people on the summit of it right now. But looking at the route up, there's a lot of snow on it, and Leon's not equipped for that. So we're going to just head back down and head back for the car. It's going to be lovely wandering down through the glen back to the car anyway, so it makes for a nice trip. Oh, that's nice. Some warm blackcurrant juice. Save some of that for in a moment. So we're part of the way back down towards the car. We're out of the wind now, which means it feels much warmer. Feels like we're above freezing now. Aberconach, over in front of us, is looking amazing in its wintry coat. The contrast of the snow and the dark patches of heather is really nice. So it's a fantastic view to be sitting here, having a drink and taking in the sights too. Anyway, we've got more fruit juice to drink. We've got some sweets to have as well to give us a little bit of energy for getting back to the car. And then we're going to set off down the hill a bit more. I've been watching a few people doing long distance hike videos, and that's something that I'd like to give a go. I was watching one, I can't remember the name of the person that posts it, I'll put a link in the description, but I was watching one of the African Tailway, which seems, it looks absolutely stunning. So that's high on the list. And there's so many long distance routes around Scotland. So hopefully I'll get to do some of those this year as well. We are about 3/4 of the way down to the car, so I'm going to put the camera away and get a move on, because it's starting to give us a mountain sunset here, if not a real sunset. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Time for the last hazard of the day. Very important instructions up there. You want to go first, Leon? Any trains?
Nope.
No trains coming from that side. No trains coming from that side. So that's us back at the car. Gear off, rucksack stashed in the boot, and it's time to head home. We set off about 10 AM by the time we got up here and got ourselves organised. And it's just coming up on 4 PM, so that was 6 hours we were out. A little bit of faffing around and doing the filming and that, and just generally having a slow walk around Gaelcarn. It's been quite a nice day. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. How have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you had a nice time. I hope you've enjoyed this little trip, and I will see you on my next adventure. Bye for now.